Alrighty then, the recording has been started. Let us begin the great fucking of the downtimes. Jakalor, if you would.
So, who wants to start with their downtime stuff?
I guess we can start with the Daniel meeting.
Yes.
Uh,
You will meet Nathaniel.
why Nathaniel?
Nathaniel.
Daniel.
Yeah. Whatever. We don't even. He matters so little. We don't even remember his name.
Well, he matters to me, and that's why I'm going to meet him.
Lel. He doesn't really matter to you.
I know, but I'm not gonna tell him that. Do we end up meeting in Elysium then?
Yes.
Okay. Doesn't trust me, does he, fucker?
By the way, you
Turns
guys
out
can hear me?
Just not avian.
How we do?
Oh.
Yeah, we hear you,
Here.
Bacon.
I'll just move his character if. Where the fuck did I have his character? Not his. Yeah.
Oh, something weird's going down though. I don't see him in the voice right here.
Who?
I see him in the voice, but you're looking at the sidebar thing, right? You need to scroll that.
Yes. Son of a!
Yeah. Yeah. You meet Daniel. Let me roll his blood pool.
Do I need to roll mine? Or is it like the next
No,
night?
it's at the very beginning of downtime right now.
I mean, you don't know how hard I'm gonna demand him. I might need that blood pool. Wow, no reaction. Tough
Or
crowd.
wait.
Anyway. So,
So,
you
Daniel.
wanted to talk to me?
I did. I really hated how we left things, and you know, I think it would be the decent thing for me to do to help you set up a new place since you've decided to leave us. So, well, if you need any help, what with reading mortal minds or sneaking in someplace or with money or
Let me
anything
roll.
else.
Character, let me roll something. I don't need a new place. I have been granted one within the prince.
Oh. Well, you were nice enough to hand over your contact information for the people you had, so I could certainly help you establish new contacts, dig up some dirt on them if you wish. Though I can see why you might not.
I don't think I'll be needing your help with.
Daniel, listen, I'm really trying to extend an olive branch here. I hate how we left things, and I would really like us to be able to work together in the future. So, I'd like to find at least some way to help you. Oh,
If something comes up, I'll be sure to ask you.
Can I make like a charisma empathy roll to...
Yes, you can make a charisma empathy roll. Base difficulty of 7, because he doesn't think he needs you, right?
Wow, real cunt, eh? I'm gonna spend willpower on this. I do not want
Fine.
this cunt looking for more ways to fuck with us.
I'm pretty sure I did very good on dissuading him from that. But sure, go
He
with it.
tried to convince Bacon to create fire illusions in Elysium.
Well, of course he did. It was an opportunity.
So
There's a
that would
difference.
be either 5 or 6, depending on if Smooth Talker would apply.
Smooth Talker would apply. I mean, sure. Not like the boon, really. What did you want to help me with?
Well, you know my talents. I can, for example, read mortal minds very easily. I assume in a new place
Sure, I
you...
have just a person I'll need your help with.
Good. You know, I would hate to lose you as a potential ally. We could still do great things together. Even if we're not as close as we used to be.
No, I think we'll be done after this.
Well, if you change your mind, you know where to find me.
But yeah, he'll be taking you to place he's looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Person.
So, essentially, I assume I just spend a day or two of the downtime essentially erasing any outstanding debts and...
Yeah.
Okay, good. I don't want that hanging over me with Daniel fucking cunt that he is.
Actually, give me a intelligence subterfuge roll at difficulty 5. Actually 6, because the guy was... it's actually somewhat of a jerk. Actually has willpower.
Do I need more than one success on this?
Yeah, no, you won't need more than one success, actually.
Well, then I auto-succeed.
Yes, if you spend... Oh, yeah, that's true. You're correct.
I can read people up to 7 as far as surface thoughts are concerned.
Yeah, that's true. But actually, you might need... Oh, you're trying to read people, so that would require more than one success.
Still stop reading in the mic.
I was thinking of sending... at the time, I was thinking of sending in thoughts, not actually reading them.
But I
But
can
yeah, you
try...
need more than one success.
I can try multiple times, right?
Yes, each time does accumulate the +1 difficulty.
Well, I'll try the first time without spending willpower in case I manage to do well enough.
You do well enough. You can... Apparently, he wanted some blackmail. You got the stuff you needed from him. He had some very interesting relationships that weren't exactly with his wife.
Okay.
And I'm guessing you give the information to Daniel, so...
Yes, and make a mental note for myself. In case we ever need to fuck over Daniel with this.
The guy had... It's just a shop owner of one of the slightly larger jewelry stores over in this area. Near Beacon Hill. Guy had a nature that was not exactly pliable to dominate, so...
Uh-huh. Wow. 6 willpower is enough to make Daniel go, shit, I need the milk for this.
Well, when you have a nature that gives +3 difficulty...
Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
Normally he wouldn't have asked you at all, is the thing. The only reason he asked you is because of your great success.
Yeah, I talked him into giving me on a platter a way to discharge any debts.
Yeah.
For his minor help at one point. Okay, good.
That's
Good. That's not hanging over our heads now. Mostly mine.
That's right. Mostly yours.
Okay.
My stuff is just going to go on as the weeks go, as far as I can tell. So, anyone else?
It's the same as mine. It's when it comes.
Well, you'll be rolling soon. You'll be rolling after 4 days, I believe. Actually,
5.
5 days, because you had 2 days done.
Just let me know.
And no, we
No,
recover
we're doing
one.
it 1 week at a time. You get okay. Demi, you spend 1 week doing X, and X can be whatever you decide, including gaining willpower.
Mhm.
At the end of the downtime, you can be at full blood pool, but it's not necessarily that you'll be at full willpower.
Oh, we don't recover willpower passively? We have to actively rest?
No, not unless you spend time on it.
Wow, just 1 point per week?
Yes, can't have you
Ouch.
farming that shit too hard.
Mm. Okay. Oh.
And we'll
Well,
find out our
So,
blood on the day we actually start. So
That's
yeah.
what you did on the first day, and that's fine.
so I'm assuming that with Daniel it took a day or two?
Yeah, it had taken a day or two. He had
So-
some other minor jobs since it was since it was 3 trivial boons after all.
It was essentially negotiable because it didn't work as well as we had hoped.
Well, either way, it took some time.
Yeah.
It took a few days. Stuff.
Yeah, that's perfectly
like that.
reasonable. But I assume that essentially accounts for half of the first week then.
Yes.
Well, after that, the next highest priority thing is to start investigating using the weird numbers that Sandor saw.
Zandor, I think you got 1 more success than the opposed roll.
On the financial stuff? I got a lot of successes. You didn't actually tell me what they got, but you said it was really good. But
You
I
did
could
really
tell
good.
something was wrong. Yeah.
But yeah, you only could tell that something was wrong, but not what. That's what happens. I think you had
Yes.
more success.
That's right.
Like, yeah, he couldn't
Yeah.
pinpoint
Something was
exact...
definitely wrong. Well, he was positive about that. What it was, he wasn't sure, but he was positive something
Yeah.
was wrong.
Like, the way I understood it was essentially you couldn't pinpoint it from financial spot, but the best you could do was, yeah, something isn't quite right in this area. So now it's just
Yes.
lots of legwork hunting it down by actually talking to people.
I'll
Sin-
have to roll some post rolls against you then.
Keep in mind, telepathy is a thing. And we have a
No, I'll be
Tremere.
rolling. It's not. That's not the problem here. You'll be rolling people you can't read minds of right now because they won't be there.
Uh-huh.
Where do you start with your investigations?
Well, like I said, if a given warehouse has weird numbers, I suppose I would go to whoever is, well, on the spot, talk to the manager and the bookkeeper.
Well, it's more like there's weird stuff going on throughout your stuff, not just
But yeah, like,
one specific warehouse.
yeah, I know, but like, I would try and talk to people who are directly involved with the weirdness.
You can tell. Please roll a either perception investigation or with finance, whichever is higher for anyone that's helping him for this week.
That will take out from my studies, I assume. So I guess,
You
like,
don't even know that this is going on. We're not telling you that our finances are hinky.
Yeah, okay, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, anyone who wants to help, who wants to be the main person, and who wants to help with it.
I have a fuck ton of aspects and I can pull 6 dice on investigation rolls.
Mine is just fairly similar, but I think I'd just focus on Xandor doing what he does unless he calls for backup.
Like, essentially, I would have told you that this is, well, a bad sign and probably a high priority, but it might be better for you to try and approach this from the kindred angle. Maybe we'll meet in the middle. See if you can pick up any hints from your end.
Do we have any kindred that we particularly go through with our finances?
Not
I mean,
kindred
does anyone
specifically.
Okay. Then I think it would just be pretty random in that case.
Well, Jakalor did say that the prince is concerned with controlling the shipping and we control the warehouses, so he's the closest kindred interest to what we do, I suppose.
I'm guessing I'm not getting into a talk with the prince at any point.
I mean, he holds open court every now and then you can bring up your grievances to him.
We don't know who, but someone's fucking us. We don't have any proof or anything specific, but these numbers look kinky.
Perfect! That's how you do it, man.
Yeah,
That's how you do
that was
it.
gonna be my point, actually. Yeah. So first we would need a problem. And if we have a problem, we're doing things wrong. And if we're doing things wrong, people are gonna look at us like we're doing things wrong. I love this. Congratulations, open court.
So yeah, are you going there or waiting for you to have proof?
I'll wait.
We're not confronting the prince. Not like that, certainly.
Yep, we'll wait. I'll just do my Xandor thing as I was planning.
Okay. Well, actually, do you want? You can roll charisma or charisma.
Manipulation, intimidation. Dude, you don't want to fuck with us?
I mean, in theory, but I don't think you want to do that with the harpies.
I mean, I'm not even talking to vampires.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm talking
he's
about
talking-
Alexander and if he wants to help you in an more indirect way.
Oh, sure.
You can roll either charisma or manipulation, empathy, whichever.
Just ask them for the people who don't hate us yet, so we can exclude like 3 from the list.
Dude, I have so many people that don't hate me. There's people that hate our group, but there's not many
No.
people that hate me.
I think it's more of a question of him getting into a conversation and casually asking about stuff that about people who might have something over there.
Yeah, I'll do charisma because smooth talker sounds like that would
Yeah,
make a lot of
like
sense.
in all
that
honesty,
one.
that sounds like charisma subterfuge to just slip it in without making it a big deal.
Yeah, that's correct. You should be rolling charisma subterfuge.
Sure,
Sorry.
I'm fine with that. General, just a little prodding and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. Difficulty particularly?
I don't. Which harpy are you talking to first?
I probably figure that it either has most to do with Ventrue or Toreador, so I'd probably talk to her first.
Okay. Let me check her nature. Such things. Base difficulty of 7.
Okay. Is there anything that decreases it, or are you talking about because I've talked to her, all that stuff?
You're trying to get information that she wouldn't exactly be totally willing just like that to give up.
Okay. And I'll just presume it is still a
Would
7.
you have a -1 difficulty because you know her nature? So you know the ways to ask.
I know a lot about her besides her nature. Let's put it that
Yes,
way.
it's mainly that in nature in this case.
Okay. Then just normal. Ding. I got 6.
I mean, the prince has a lot of stuff there, but mostly it's handled by his child, Frederick Schwartz. So I don't think he'd know any. So I don't think he'd be have anything to do with over there right now.
Oh, I know
In
a lot about
theory,
him.
it could
too.
also. I've also heard that the Nosferatu aren't exactly keen on you guys. And of course, I would normally tell you this, but we Toreador also have our interests in that area, though it's mostly not with the shipping.
Oh, that's interesting. Is there anything particularly that interests you in that area?
Well, they have. It's usually we use our contacts in there to get good art, books, valuable things.
This is me inside laughing, not outside.
Yeah,
Outside, perfectly normal.
I
But
will burn their fucking
Yeah.
clan down, these fucking cunts! We were like, someone's out to get us. They're getting Ming vases, these cunts. Motherfucker! They could have just asked! For fuck's sake!
so, yeah, I'm gonna bring
no,
this.
she isn't. She isn't implying that she's taking it from you.
Oh, no. I understood that. But I am so pointing out that we own a massive part of the area that the Toreador clan in general gets all of their arts and shit through.
It's more the fact that the kinky numbers could be them just, turning on presents and bribing one of our dudes to have something fall off a crate. Without proper registry.
But, yeah, I don't think it's them. But,
It's motherfuckers!
well, I got a bunch of info for you.
But yeah, I'll point out that they do have the domain, quite a bit of domain over there.
Well, by the
Yeah.
bridge. Oh wait, no, that's Ventru.
Yeah, but by the docks as well.
Well, where by? Oh, you mean there? Yeah, we're further
He's
in.
talking in general. He's talking about in general.
Yeah, but but in general as well.
Notice that they keep going for pretty close areas most of the time to the rivers. So, yeah, it does make sense.
Fucking cunts.
So that's what I'll go and tell him about. That I managed to, so far find out about our general area and stuff. So the Keeper of Elysium, the Prince does have interest. The Nosferatu, she said, might be doing it just because they don't like us in general. Even though they definitely aren't supposed to be doing anything at this point.
No, we still have to meet with the
Nothing
locals.
since she'd know anyway, to be exact.
Yep, to be exact.
So,
Which is, to be more exact, we're pretty sure it's not the Nosferatu. And the Toreador are also a possible candidate.
so while Epic is finding out all the awesome things in Elysium, who's coming to help me with actual investigations?
I can.
I would love
No,
to help, but I only have low perception, so I can't.
I have fire dice. I can help.
Well,
You can help.
I think the main role has to be perception investigation, but can they
No,
help
it doesn't
with that?
have the perception with investigation. It can be with finance as well.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be with finance, Jakalor.
Yeah, no.
But can they help with stuff like strength intimidation? Just help convince people to be forthcoming?
In theory, would they be doing it at +1 difficulty?
That might still be better for Demi, because he has a lot more dice on that than on.
I don't have intimidation. I just have strength.
How much strength do you have? Like 7?
7 strength, including potence. That is.
You know, the glasses really sell the crazy look. You know, and the moans you're still hearing at this point, they make you really aggressive, so there's just this little bit of foam at the corners of your mouth.
You can't do that, I'm sorry.
I mean, he can spend a blood point to exude foam, surely.
Yes, but I don't think he'd want to generally.
No, it's a bad idea.
Just this rabid fucking thug on a leash. Don't make me set him loose.
But yeah, are we going to continue?
Sure.
guys know?
Yeah.
So, who is helping?
I'll help.
Mhm.
Wait.
Perception investigation.
Okay.
Using what?
Said perception
He's using
investigation.
perception investigation.
Well, Bacon, you coming?
I don't know. He probably would not go.
Yeah, you might be busy with
Yeah, by
juggling.
the way, unlike everyone else, you have half the downtime, Bacon.
Yeah.
Do I get a difficulty debuff for my insane levels for Auspex versus Mortals?
For the perception investigation roll, no, you get a -2.
Uh-huh. Well, that's still an insane debuff.
Yes, but like you get a minus, they only get a -2 in difficulty.
Yeah, that's
Instead
fine.
of -4.
Like, you know, I have Demi actually questioning them when someone's being suspicious. I have him switch over and I just start mind reading. There you go.
Okay. Now I'll roll, and since I'll be rolling at the first, so
Don't
it's good.
fuck it up. Spend the willpower. Don't
Don't worry.
don't
worry.
ruin this
I
roll.
got you.
Don't
I got
ruin
you,
it, you
Sam.
fucker.
I got you.
You got you.
Do you have a
you-
specialty somewhere that will help?
No, sadly I don't have a specialty.
Wow, you're a bad Demi.
So that's
yeah.
6 successes in total then.
Yes. It could have been 7 if you had spent willpower, Demi. I blame
Oh,
you.
fuck you.
If
If
this
you
is
roll
not
some-
enough, I will. We need to find these cunts. We need to fucking find them.
Well, we're just trying to find out what the problem is. Once we find out what it is, then we can find out what's going on.
You actually have a decent lead now.
Okay. What does the lead say?
There are some people that you think you should ask about.
Well, why do I think that? What's suspicious about them?
It's because that's where the money trail leads. It was pretty well hidden, but it was still, to you it wasn't enough. So you have some leads now.
So it's like someone has a side business in our warehouses?
Either that or someone stealing your money.
Very
someone's
dishonorable. No, no, no. Cinder blocks on the feet. No, no.
Looks like Kirk's
Or
gonna have to
it's
nobody
either
listen.
someone stealing your money, has a side business there, or something else fishy is going on.
Oh my
Okay, now
god,
here's what's
Ishmael
funny.
with a
Makes sense.
cane in a dark room just tapping his fingers while Kirk cracks his knuckles next to the chair. This needs to
yes,
be a
I know.
thing. I need to do.
Yes.
I need to be the Dawn now.
Whatever.
Yes, you do.
It makes sense that this was so hard to find because even from what we've heard so far, we have so much money that isn't much of what we actually have.
Like I looked in our group
Actually,
inventory from
considering
the
that Chris
start.
actually now has a decent idea what's going on, you think it actually might be a decently large sum of money that's disappearing.
Oh, cool.
Get him! Get him, motherfuckers!
And I thought it was the fucking depression, motherfucker. Wait, How long
There's
was
no
the
discretion right now.
I mean,
Yeah, we're
Ishmael is
past
like
the
that. Wait, didn't I hear something about a decade back about the depression being over?
Well, no, not quite. You'd have heard about it like a few years ago, because that's when the depression went over and the Great War started. Second Great War.
Uh-huh. You know, it's like the memories are still filtering in that I've various ways forgotten, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, motherfucker. So yeah, when we meet, yeah, I guess I formed a group that, yeah, Xandor, everyone. Jason, I think we don't involve him still. He can just keep on studying. He's too important to bother with these monetary concerns. We just bring him a hooker and let him continue reading. But yeah, I'll just... Dudes, I think some cunts are stealing from us.
Dun dun dun.
Gunther, do you have something to add?
Can I shoot them? I need some stress relief.
Didn't have enough?
Yeah, Israel just looks at him. You just shot a hound into torpor. Pace yourself!
Think the gesture is harder than you think.
Okay, how about this? We'll consider breaking their knees when we find them.
Yeah, I can handle that. It will be enough.
Xandor, did you find out
that's not-
anything?
Also, also, Steel, I want you to roll your ritual, learning your ritual now.
We reached the 7 days mark.
Well, you'll be rolling it because you won't be doing anything anyway, and
Yeah.
they will be spending have spent the entire week doing the research on and looking up the leads.
Yeah, like I assume that this meeting is more or less at the end of the week when we have completed
Yes,
asking
this will be
around
at the
on
end
both
of the
sides.
week.
Yeah.
Also, Bacon, I'm assuming you. What are you doing with your week? I'm assuming it's willpower game, but
Yeah, definitely willpower again.
So, do I get the willpower for that?
no,
didn't
you
do
don't.
anything,
Only to spend your week on it.
Oh no, I'm studying.
Yeah. The major point of me going to the Elysium and everything was so I could do more of the, big roll for my ability. Is that still able to be done? Because
Yes.
that was just part of Elysium.
Yeah, it's a thing you can do.
Alright.
So, difficulty is what?
You'll be rolling at 6, Steel.
That's 7.
Do you have a specialty that would apply here? Can he have specialties to apply here?
Yes,
Unless
he could, in theory.
I
I'm
would say
learning.
that it would have to be something like book knowledge for intelligence. Something that helps with purely study, because this is a measure of picking up new
Yeah.
information.
I have like analytical.
Not sure that would. It would apply if you were making a new one, I think, but... Or altering.
It would for new one, but not for this.
Yeah, okay.
So
I was
you're...
particularly thinking of an occult specialty that
I
you
have
could
kindred
get one to
law.
apply.
No, you'd have to have
No.
Thomas of your cult
Nope.
specialty or something like
Yeah,
Uh,
something
Like,
like that.
yeah.
blood magic or cult specialty.
Yeah,
But
I was
some-
asking for the willpower because if I was again, I would just spend it on the whole. But
Don't worry about it.
Like,
You have more time.
unless you botch one of these rolls, you're not gonna fail to learn it at the end of 2 weeks.
yeah,
In theory, if you roll 0 successes, yes, you will fail to learn it.
Well,
Not
that
really.
is failing, yes.
Not the way we ruled it. Like this roll just to shorten the time.
No, I mean, in total, if you rolled 0 successes, he'd have to roll again.
Yeah. So with this, at the beginning of next week, I learn the blood meat.
Well,
It,
no, at the end of next week.
essentially,
At the end of next week.
the way we did it in Springfield, you get
Oh.
2 rolls, or about 3 rolls. You get 1 at halftime, 1 at 3/4 time, and 1 at the end of time. If you botch any of them, you start over. If you fail, then it just takes the full time instead of happening in the
Oh.
halftime.
Okay.
But you don't start over or actually take longer than the, full time of 2 weeks in this case. Unless you botch, because, well, reasoning
Which you
is
can't
kind
botch.
Yeah. Here we cannot.
Yeah, like the reasoning there is like, once you have the materials, unless you do something immensely stupid, there are only so many ways, like avenues you can take to put it together, right? And just taking the full time and failing the rolls to shorten it, it just means that you tried all the wrong things first, really.
So, I would just say that this is just, for Jakalors, because you can't botch on this, you need at
Yeah.
least 1 success to have learned the ritual.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm going with.
He said like accumulate 3 successes.
3
No,
successes
no, no.
accumulate to get it shorter. Oh, we need at least 1 to learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I assume I could really heal this bashing damage in the meantime.
Yes,
totally-
you
yeah.
have healed.
That's a non-issue.
Like,
Okay.
we just want you to study and not worry about a thing. We literally bring you vessels from the herd, so you can study uninterrupted.
Okay.
There, have fun. Alright. let's go
I mean,
find
this
those.
tastes kind of depression and drugs, but
General.
it's still good blood.
That on. Okay.
Jesus
we were-
Christ.
We're
This-
talking about getting together or something, Chris?
Like, at the end of the week, we exchange information and talk about, people stealing from us and who it might be. But,
And that's where I, start saying, yeah, I managed to learn that, Keeper of the Elysium's the main one that actually deals with a lot of the shipments and stuff from the Prince. The Toreador are also actually pretty interested in this area. They, a lot of their art and stuff comes from outside and ends up passing through here at some point or other.
I see. Well, that's a lot of people.
Yep, and in theory, the Nosferatu might be messing with us still, but, yeah, that one.
Well, we still need to actually meet with the neonates that are right on our borders.
Yep, that's the real issue.
Well, shit. And then I guess we move on to the next week. Some of these less important errands, like going to antique shops and getting some silver letter openers and the like, I should be able to delegate those to Tom.
Yes.
Yeah, so... well, getting some sort of an apartment for me and getting the silver knives, I guess that's what Tom is gonna be busy for the downtime. That and, the basic training we discussed.
You know what? I'll roll Tom's stuff. What can he get you? So, I'll let him roll this.
Like getting a apartment on par.
He has
with-
found you some of the best apartments in town. Turns out.
Tom, this is the first place they
As
would
in
look.
best for you, not just in like.
Oh, thank
Not
God.
expensive, just like the best place you could find.
Okay, so like two different ways out, one on the fire escape and a back stairway, that kind of thing. All the positioning. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, we actually rolled full successes on that one.
Ooh.
Demi,
Yes.
do you want obfuscate?
Yes, but I just don't have the experience now to get it.
Well,
But
you would be-
learning obfuscate.
Like, essentially, you would be learning it gradually and then taking it when you had the XP, because, like, essentially, I'm training Tom in the basics of obfuscate. You can just as easily be there for that 1 hour every 3 nights kind of thing. Picking up the basics.
I'm just
You
not sure
still
do I
need
exactly
to
want
s-
obfuscate or
I
auspex.
think you
Both
still
are
need-
useful.
Thing is, you still need to get, I think, drink 1 blood point from him, and that's it.
Yeah. You just need 1 blood point. Surely the madness won't infect you from just 1.
Geek.
No, it won't.
Shush! Don't give him hope.
I mean, unless you want to do it by using Dominate on him at the same time, but...
Wait, I can use Dementation to plug him into the network?
Yes, it will take it'd be an extended Dementation roll, but you can do it.
What dice would I need to roll for this?
Shut the fuck up.
Jakalor, what dice?
Do you have level 5?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
You
Not
said
bad.
that I would do it as part of teaching Dementation, that's what I was asking.
Well, yeah, that as well. You can either do it as part of Dementation, or you can do it on a non-building subject with Dementation 5.
No, it's perfectly safe
That's
to
where
share
all the
blood with...
insanity came from.
Now there's a reason to get Dementation 5 at some point. I don't even know! There's all these things, and which do I pick?
So yeah, continuing on.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you have better rolls for Obfuscate than Aspects.
Not exactly. They're kind of same.
well, Obfuscate auto succeeds against mortals, though. And anyone that doesn't have enough aspects.
It's generally easier to have Obfuscate, good Obfuscate, than it's easier to have than good Aspects.
And if you
I
go
have good
hunting
aspects.
werewolves,
Yeah, I guess I'll go obfuscate then.
like,
Definitely.
it's essentially easier for me as well, because I'm teaching Tom Dementation and Obfuscate, I'm not teaching him on Auspex. So...
Don't worry. We have 2 people that are good at aspects.
Mhm.
Neither of them are combat.
Plus there's
For a
also
reason.
Steel, but he doesn't really count.
It's
Feels good
not
at
much
aspect?
about. It's not good enough. It's more like a dome type of Tremere.
That's kind of what I thought. Yeah.
Okay, so... Is Tom able to find these silver knives?
Definitely.
Yeah, well, one thing I want to do when I have a moment is find a Malk that was worried about werewolves and bribe them with a knife or 2.
Is there a specific Malk that was worried about werewolves?
There was one that said they were hunting for us. I want to make it a gift. Like, you know, we Malkavians should take care of each other. Here, have this.
Ah, bribery. How I love it.
I think it was this one, right?
The woman with the weird hair, I think. Yeah, I think it was her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's her.
We met one Malkavian, but I met all of them when I shared Demi's gayness.
Yeah. Can you roll perception investigation to find her?
sure I have all the... Actually, can I call to her using the network? I have 4 awareness now.
Yes, you can. It's not necessarily that she'll listen, but you can.
I think that was like a difficulty 8 or 7, wasn't it? Or wait, did they change that? I think they changed that. Never mind. I'm talking anymore.
Well, it might also depend how close I am. If I'm hanging around the general area where she chills, it might be easier. It's like the mental equivalent of, hey, come out to play.
Except a lot creepier.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm
Jakalors.
pretty sure "Hey, come out to play" is kind of creepy.
So, what should I roll? Like, which would, like, give me a recommendation?
It's
Like,
difficult.
essentially, I'm just taking time to find her.
It says difficulty 6, and as far as I can tell, it
Perception
doesn't matter
awareness
on
would
his...
get, well, it's perception. Well, the sending out into network isn't guaranteed to get her to come to you, but it'll take much shorter time for you to do that, and you won't have to spend your entire week on it.
Well, yeah, I would hope that perception investigation wouldn't either, because I found them relatively quickly last time.
Well, depends on this. Depends on how good she is at hiding.
Does she want to hide from me?
She might be hiding from something else, or at least she thinks she might. Be.
Psst, I have something for you to defend yourself with.
That's the awareness roll.
Yes. Wits awareness.
Wits awareness. To notice that was perception awareness.
Mm-hmm.
That was for general meetings and stuff. If you send a message, it comes to them regardless in various forms of media.
Oh.
Like,
yeah.
it appears to them like when they're reading on a page or watching TV or looking at a newspaper.
I think
things
the
like that.
perception awareness thing, that was more to sense that a general meet for any who it might concern was happening.
Yes, a general meeting is what that was for.
She doesn't arrive.
Do I pick up anything through the network? Does she answer back?
No, she isn't that good at it.
I can't see her obfuscating nearby with my auspex.
No, she's in hiding.
God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it, these fucking paranoid cunts. Oh, you motherfuckers. Oh, Jesus Christ, kill them all and start over from scratch. Motherfucker.
Do you want to spend your week searching for her?
I wouldn't want to spend the whole week, but...
Depends on the amount of time you spend depends on your successes versus hers.
Oh, that fucking bitch.
I'll give if you have three or more successes in her, you find her before, and you can do something else that week. But if you don't, you'll be forced to spend your entire.
Oh, god damn it. Well, can I set up a situation where, like, I search for her for a couple of days and then, if I haven't found her, give up?
Yes, but as I said, if you have only 2 more successes than her, you might have found her within the next few days instead of the entire week, and you might be able to spend some days doing something else.
Oh, Jesus Christ, why the fuck is she hiding like this? This is stupid.
She has her reasons.
Can I be sure that she has heard the message? Can I just leave the knife for her where I know she will find it?
Has to have found the message.
So I know she heard it, right?
Yes, you know she heard it.
Well, then I'll just leave a pair of knives for her where they won't be disturbed by mortals as a gift.
You can roll with stealth for that.
Oh, you motherfucker, Jakalor.
But it's a role that makes sense, dude.
I can't have you just leave shit around and expect it to work just fine. Yeah, it's fine. She gets them.
Uh-huh. Does the network shine with her gratitude later on?
As I said, she isn't that good at it.
Yeah, that's kind of a massive thing. Maybe an elder would possibly have that kind of resonance, but good luck.
Uh-huh. Well,
I mean, if you roll Eyes of Chaos...
on the network? Sure, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I remember what I did to Nietzsche when he did that. Thank you very much.
I mean, it's a possibility, right?
You know, I feel like the same way that for Ventru there's a big red button that says dominate. It's just right there and I could just press down. It might not be horrible. But yeah, I just dropped the knives off. Fuck it, I'm not searching for her. I have too many other important shit to do. This is just an errand.
Fine. That's fine.
And, well, other than that, back to investigating the lead. We need to track the shit down.
You may roll, manipulation, intimidation.
Uh-huh, at what?
Even better. No, Eyes of Chaos on observation. No, all the secrets of La Sombra. But yeah, anyway, let's stop fucking around.
So, manipulation,
yeah.
intimidation. What do you want to do?
Manipulation, intimidation, charisma, empathy, or charisma, empathy, or my charisma leadership also would work.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with manipulation, intimidation. Demi.
Yes, I will do strength intimidation.
Wait, who are you doing this on? I don't remember the specific person that's messing with us.
You will roll at +1 difficulty because you won't be using the same rolls.
Can he use strength brawl instead to just, on my cue, just break something, like a steel bar over his knee?
That's still
Yeah, this
considered
is
strength
strength
intimidation. It would still be intimidation.
Yeah, and we strength athletics to break the thing, and intimidation to get the point across.
Fine. I wish me luck.
So,
Fuck!
okay, now me.
So you don't think nobody seems to know anything.
Well,
When
Demi
you
is
ask
still aiding. And,
Yeah,
you have to roll.
and would
I'm difficult to
conjure
separate.
of facts help? Like, essentially telling
No,
them
conjure
that
of
we
facts does not
already...
help.
Like, telling them that someone has talked, that kind of thing.
On this case, it does not actually help you. Yes.
Demi.
Got you another point.
Yeah. No, you still don't get it. Sadly.
Are they bullshitting us? Can I tell with my awesome perception powers?
You can roll. You can roll that, but.
Like, I can literally read their minds to see if they're holding back.
Yeah, no, they don't. They say, actually, roll your aspects level 4 to read their minds. Multiple successes required.
Alright, I'm just gonna roll at 6 then. I'm assuming they're weaker, but... Eh? Well, that's 4 either way, unless they're higher than...
5 for them, honestly. But yeah, it's fine. You don't have to reroll. How did he roll on that? Oh. Actually,
Yeah.
so when you're reading the minds of some of the guys, you notice that there are some inconsistencies.
Yeah, I'm
Like
taking them
someone
to
has-
steal to identify memory wipes. We just... Nope, you're coming with us. Kirk! The restraints!
I just picked them up with one hand and carried them.
But drag
There
them by the
was-
scruffs of
it was
their
one
necks.
person. It is happening. We have done this multiple times to multiple people.
Well, I'm gonna open up the core book to refer to the rules to detecting other people's mind wipes with Dominate 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought that this might happen. I thought that this might be a thing.
Turns out, it might be a thing.
Maybe.
Motherfuckers.
Possibly. Who knows?
If it's a fucking Tremere, so help me God.
I have a decent dice for recovery.
A vampire can also sense when subject's memories were altered through the use of this power and even restore them, but to restore removed memories or sense false ones in a subject, the character's Dominate rating must be equal to or higher than that of the vampire who made the alteration. In that situation, the player must make a Wits Empathy roll, difficulty equal to the original vampire's permanent willpower rating, and score more success than his predecessor did. However, the Kindred cannot use the Forgetful Mind to restore his own memories if they were stolen in such a way. So, if your Dominate is at least equal to theirs, you can sense that that's definitely a false memory, but to recover them, you have to actually beat them, using the Wits Empathy versus the vampire's willpower.
Good luck.
Jason, what's your Dominate?
3.
Yeah, you can roll that.
So, wits empathy, right?
Yes, but you won't. This week, that means. Actually, no, you can just roll that.
Like,
Well, you'd be doing it on multiple people.
well, it takes like a night, I assume, over the week.
Yeah,
mean-
you'd be using a night on it, but it's fine.
Yeah,
Still,
it's not that.
You might want to
yeah.
spend some willpower here, I'm just saying.
You'll be rolling at difficulty 8, by the way.
You might want to spend some willpower here.
How many times do I roll?
You
Once.
roll once.
We're
I'm not going to have you roll for individual people.
Yeah, I'm
It's not
spending
like I
a
had your opponent
point.
roll for individual people either.
If it turns out to
I'm
be Daniel, I will end him.
I'm spending on using a willpower
If it was
point.
Daniel,
So
he wouldn't even stand a chance at rolling the thing.
difficulty 8.
Difficulty 8. Do you spend willpower?
Yep.
Okay.
Or successes.
You can't restore the memory.
I cannot restore them.
You need more than it, right?
Yep.
Let
Or
me...
equal to that.
Oh, you need more. Fuck.
Yep.
Even
Yeah.
He's defender in this case. Get fucked.
No, fuck you too! It was you all along, wasn't it?
He doesn't get dominated. Otherwise,
So,
Who
so
knows?
what do I deduct out of this? That something is altered and doesn't feel right, but I cannot.
no, you
like,
just you instantly know that it's of an altar. You just don't get, since you have equal dominate. You just don't get a chance. You can't just. Well, you get a chance that you got the chance at restoring the memories. You just can't do it. Just barely.
Yeah. So I know that I just barely missed it. So
Is it possible, like, I got 4 successes on the mental thing. Do I have any likely faces around that met them just before the inconsistencies happened? Is that enough to detect things like that?
Not usually.
That might be the very thing that he changed. You don't know.
Like, have they... Is there, like, a person that shows up in multiple of the altered people's memories? Is that a thing?
I think
No,
he's
he rolled
trying
well
to
enough
say.
that he won't. It wouldn't be. He's good enough at it. He wouldn't be a thing.
Uh-huh. Let me see.
Yeah.
who,
If you had rolled lower than that, you would have gotten that. But since you that he rolled so well, it wasn't a thing.
and it was a good roll.
This way.
I want Steel to try Dominate 2 on them, to make them do something simple, to see if they have an implanted command. Because Dominate 2 can only have, you can only have one Dominate 2 command in you. If they have one
You can only
already,
have one Dominate 2 command from a single vampire.
I think it
You
was
can
one in
multiple
Yes.
general.
command everyone else.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
can-
The only
check
way
that.
you can't have multiple commands if someone of the 7th generation or below use the level 6 power.
I am
for
not
it.
sure. I'm gonna check the actual rules. Cause I would
only-
really love to
yeah, I'm
check
gonna
for them having that.
Let's check Dom.
and-
If a vampire tries to mesmerize a subject before the target fulfills a previously implanted directive, compare the successes rolled. Whichever roll had the
Oh,
greater
okay.
number of successes. Yeah, there's no say about it being
so-
individual to each kindred, so it's just one in
That's
general.
right. Yep, just one in general. All right.
I'll actually draw something then.
Because,
Uh,
like, if this works, we can either...
Level 2, it's manipulation leadership, right?
Yes. Like, the idea here that I'm having is essentially, we either knock the previous command out, or we know that it's there at least, and we can distance these people from important shit.
so, do you wish to just outright knock it out, or just assume my
No,
barrel
it's the same roll either way.
Yeah, you would
Also
try
difficulty
to...
5.
Yeah, you would try to give them a Dominate 2 command. They would either fail to fulfill it, or they would fulfill it. Either way, you know, if they fulfill it, we know that there isn't a command in there anymore, even if there was. If they fail, then we know that it's there at least. And we have confirmation. Actually,
So, manipulation, leadership, at difficulty what?
5. One more question, Jakalor.
Yeah?
Since it's being done to multiple people and it's being done over an extended time, would we see, like, Steel trying to command them once, it fail, and then succeed on a later try if he rolls enough to knock it out on average? Like, would we know that there was something in there?
Like, that's not the thing. I don't think that would be a thing. It's one roll overall. I don't want to draw like multiple times.
No,
or
no, I mean, I'm assuming we're making one roll, but like how it would happen realistically is that it would be done as multiple things, we're just shortening it, right?
No, it's no, just roll the thing. Just roll the thing. I'll just explain later.
So, what would the command be?
Roll at difficulty 5, manipulation leadership.
Yeah, would the command be like to do some generic
The
task that?
command doesn't matter. It's that it happens directly. The command works on everyone.
Oh,
The command works just fine.
yeah. I
Can
revealed that then.
Here's a question, because I would really like to know if... Can we try like on the last guy? Essentially have Steel just succeed with one success as an auto success first, and then do it properly?
Can't do that. I'm sorry.
I cannot handicap myself on the mental one.
You
no,
can.
on discipline rolls you can't. Like this, you can't auto succeed on these rolls.
Ah. Oh, crap. Well, let's take a break here anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be right back.
So I don't want to pause